It is a community tradition that dates back to the 1960s. Jacksonville's law enforcement community providing at-risk youth with the resources they need to succeed. PAL, the Police Athletic League, serves more than 2,600 kids annually through educational, athletic, and leadership programs. And here to tell us more about it, our Lieutenant Lakeisha Burton, Executive Director of the nonprofit, and Adam Wolf, who of course you might know from our segments every Tuesday, Jacksonville's retirement coach. It's so good to see you both. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So Lakeisha, Lieutenant, I should say, before we get to you to talk about your story, Adam, let's talk about the Police Athletic League. I know you're very passionate about helping Jacksonville's youth, but also helping our men and women in blue.
Yeah, we have a lot of kids in the city that need help with after school programs and need help just with general guidance and how to live. And so teaming up with the Police Athletic League to get the word out about the program, and we're big advocates of the cops and the Sheriff's Office here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and Lieutenant Burton, we do appreciate what you do for our community, and thank you so much for your service. We really are, especially coming off the hurricane. And I was talking to you in the commercial break about, you know, how much time you put in at the EOC. I mean, you were there for days, and so thank you on behalf of the community. Let's talk a little bit about, we'll get to the programs in a second, about the Police Athletic League. You have a fascinating story about why you decided to become a police officer. Do you mind sharing that?
Oh, no, not at all. First of all, thank you for having me on the show. When I was young, I experienced a lot of challenges growing up, which led me to becoming pregnant at the age of 14 and a mother at 15. So as you can imagine, I've had my share of experiences, and you know, a police officer entered into my life at the age of 15, and he inspired me to be a police officer. So years later, here I am.
What was it about this police officer that you saw that you wanted to then chart your life in a similar course?
Yeah, he shared such tremendous compassion at a very dark period time in my life. So I just always remembered how that made me feel, and it just really inspired me to do something good for others.
And so do you think that's why you're passionate now about heading up the Police Athletic League and going out and helping other youth?
Absolutely. I always had that desire. I said the way that he made me feel, I wanted to in turn give that back to others, and you know, from a police perspective.
What is it like for you going out into the community? What is the reaction that you're getting, and what are you hoping to instill in these children, given what you've been through? What do you want them to take away from your specific interaction with these kids?
Basically that no matter you know, what your life is dealt, whatever you go through, it's not the end, and just because you live in a certain area or you don't have this or that, that shouldn't define who you are or dictate what your future should be. And we just try to, you know, instill in them that you can truly be whatever you want to be in life.
Your story is so inspirational. I know that it is making some national headlines. We won't get into the details, but when this does surface nationally, we're going to have you come back and spill the beans about everything. Let's talk about the program. Some of the things that people can learn more about the Police Athletic League, and then we'll talk about how people can help. But what programs do you use for these kids?
Okay, so first of all, as you can see, PAL's been around for a long time, and it started from police officers engaging in kids with sports. Well, that has expanded over the years, and now we provide an education program which consists of an after-school program and summer program. And with the after-school program, it's a very minimum cost. Parents pay a one-time fee of $50, and what we do, we pick up their kids from school, we bring them to our sites, we have certified teachers to help them with their homework, we have structured activities, and we feed them a hot meal because many of them won't have a healthy meal. So, and there are a lot of nonprofits doing awesome work, but what sets us apart is that we have police officers involved every day. So we have that, and then we have a teen leadership program. At PAL, we're able to serve ages 5 through 18. So once they transition from the after school program, they can go into our teen leadership program. And then what I love the most is a new community outreach program that we started 2 years ago. And many people know us by Mobile PAL. So we decided that at some point our facilities reach capacity, so our mission shouldn't stop. So we go out into the community, we go where the need is to reach more kids.
I mean, a relief for the parents to know that their children are in such well-placed hands, and then also these kids are just learning so much and taking so much away from the relationships. What success stories, what have you seen that people at home can kind of, you know, hang their hats on? I mean, it already sounds just fantastic for the kids, but what have you seen come out of the program?
We've had so many different successes, both big, small, individually, collectively. But what I'm most proud of is being able to bring mental health services to PAL. Ms. Dolores Barr-Weaver, who's a champion for kids in our community, she gave us funding for a mental health counselor, which we did a pilot program last year. And I can tell you it was fascinating. It's phenomenal successes. So we're able to provide individual, group, and family counseling. And anytime you can tap into the Family Foundation and help the family, it's a win-win for our kids. And it was such a success. Now we've partnered with the Youth Crisis Center, and now we're able to provide a mental health counselor at each one of our sites. So it's phenomenal to be able to really look at what their real need is, the underlying issues, and deal with that. And we've seen tremendous successes.
Lieutenant Burton, thank you for sharing your story,
Thank
ma'am,
you.
and for coming on and for what you're doing for our community. And Adam, thank you for providing us with the opportunity and introducing us to the lieutenant here to learn more about the Police Athletic League.
you.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
both.
Thank you.
It's a
You're
wonderful
welcome.
opportunity. And we, if you would like to support, by the way, a worthy cause, you can donate to the Police Athletic League of Jacksonville so that, as you heard, area kids can continue to get the support and encouragement that they need. You can visit the website. It is jaxpal.com. There is a tab at the top of the page where you can submit a donation, which will go a long way, or you can stop by any one of the PAL's 5 area community centers to learn more about how you can get involved with this initiative. Thank you again both for being here.